Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Coming up just after 8, just after 10 minutes away, your chance at a 4-person trip to Universal Orlando Resort. We've been doing this for over a month. As we went there, it was a fantastic time, and we want you to experience the same thing, a historic trip with your family or friends. So that's coming up shortly. But first, the not great news of where you sit will now cost you money like it's never costed before. And I mean, sometimes you sit down somewhere, it does cost a little bit of money, maybe at a football game or a baseball game, a Cubs game coming up here shortly. We'll have an opening day broadcast on the way. But this is someplace I never thought I'd pay to sit. And here is the news story coming from Good Morning America.
AMC, the world's largest theater chain, announcing a new preferred seating policy, rewarding its A-list and Stubs Premier members, set to launch later this year. This means those paying customers get first dibs on the most sought-after seats. And you'll get some other benefits like faster reward earnings, free food, and drink upgrades. To be an A-lister, you'll pay up to $28 a month, and Premier members, $18 a year.
$28 a month for that feature, that you can sit in preferred Premier seating in the movie theater. First off, we'll debate that in a second, what the best seat in the house is. But this also just eliminates and takes more nostalgia away of getting to the theater early to get the best seat or the seat that you want, what you think is the best seat in the theater. I mean, somebody can pay and show up late, it seems like, and then get that seat. They can show up whenever they want and get that seat.
Well, to be honest, it's a little bit, you don't pay for it, but when you buy your tickets online, you reserve a seat anyways.
Okay,
so like, if I go online right now and buy tickets for later today, if all the good seats are gone, there's only front row, I'm just not going to go.
Huh.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
When you're going to the theater, which I know is not often, you have a kid, you're busy, I know.
Thank you.
But
But whatever.
Are you buying tickets at the box office still?
Yeah.
That's deranged. That's so weird. I go to the movie theater, I would say 3 or 4 times a month now, and if I'm not pre-ordering my tickets ahead of time so I can choose my seat, I'm not going.
So wait, so anywhere like AMC or where you go over
I like
Alamo?
I like the Alamo Draft House. I love the Davis Theater. The Music Box is the one place that you can't choose your seat, and I just saw a movie this past Saturday at the small theater number 2 in the Music Box, and that was the only time I had to get there early to make sure that I could get a seat for me and the person I was going with, but otherwise I'm reserving my seat ahead of time.
And that's
you
why
reserve your seat, and then and it's actually a smart thing to do, so you're not showing up with 3 people and being like, in the movie, can we sit? Is that open? Is this here? Like, it makes it better that people aren't talking, or the one guy doesn't sit in between the open seats, which ruins the whole thing if you have a bunch of people in a row.
And to Kenzie's point, when I was at the Music Box on Saturday, some people showed up right after the movie started in a very small, very crowded theater, and they're stepping over people to get into the middle of the row, and they're talking, and it's very distracting. And I did not like those people.
Well, let me tell you why that's horrible, by the way.
What I said?
No, that we don't have that anymore. I want the Music Box to exist everywhere like that.
Okay, why is that?
Because we're trying to remove every emotion from us by buying out of it. And the emotion of feeling that you got the better seat than someone else because you got there earlier in line is great dopamine. It's great. It feels good that I got there better.
But you could do that online because it doesn't cost extra money to reserve the seat. So if you get it fast enough and you're on, like, you can select the good seat. It's not. I get what you're saying from a purchasing standpoint of like, oh, I can't sit there because I'm not going to pay, but it's not that.
Okay, I'm just understanding this as it goes along here, but still, I know
it's a really tough concept.
It's a developing story. It's no different than war.
And then we're going to do the history of Parliament.
Yeah. I had no idea you could reserve your seat at the movie theater, so that's where I'm at right now. Maybe other people are like me at this point. I still go to the box office. I buy a ticket. I go sit down wherever I was left, and I'll be grumpy if I don't get the seat I want.
So you were heading to the movie theater being like, God, hope it's not sold out.
I'll just go early. I like, human interaction is why.
But this has been going on a long time. Like, because before movie theaters did this, you know who did this? Fandango. Don't you remember the talking paper bag commercials? Like, buy your tickets online so you don't show up and it's sold. Don't you remember the puppets?
Yeah, but I remember that to the point, like you're saying,
Fandango.
that just so it wouldn't be sold out. But I didn't know you could pick your seats.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's very common now. Again, I
has this been for years?
Yes, this is old. Like, this is old. Like, this is an old thing.
This is not the conversation that I thought we were going to get hung up on. Of can you pick your seats digitally?
Okay, that's why I want to make sure I understand that this new policy properly.
This is not what our idea of breaking news is. I would like to point that out there if you're just joining us.
This is just me breaking news for
Case
me.
and I didn't know that Brian didn't know this.
Yeah, I
We had
didn't.
other new news.
Yeah, this is certainly breaking news for me. But again, I want it the old way because I want to fight
You
for my.
didn't even know. You're not going.
But I'm processing this as you guys are explaining it to me. I want the old way where I want the experience of I beat you out, ha ha. I know you're saying. I know you're saying you can buy it beforehand, but that's not the same thing.
Brian going and sitting his fat ass down and think he can flip the middle finger up to the family walking in who's going to be like, actually, this is our seat number. Please move.
That's the thing. Like, if you go to the Alamo Draft House, and there's one right across the street from Wrigley Field, I go there a lot. I like that theater. I like the work that they do. You can't, like, you have to have an assigned seat. You can't just show up and sit anywhere. And if you do, somebody will speak to you. Yes, you will be moved.
Well, that's a bunch of crap. I didn't know. By the way, someone just texted in Brian equals dinosaur. A dinosaur emoji.
Yes.
That's fine. Listen, listen. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Listen, I don't have a point.
What's going on here?
Where's my pills?
Complain about how the movie theater's been for the last 15 years, and I haven't gone, but it should be catered to me.
Well, the weird thing is I've been to the theater. I just didn't know this was going on. Everybody else knew and no one told me.
I don't
Not
know.
you guys, but
How
no.
would you not know? Even at the box office when you're buying tickets, you just select the chairs. What were you doing? Just highlighting stuff?
Wait, I just bought a ticket and went in.
Like he's just going down the road, lighting everything.
Well, movies are so expensive now. It's $700 to go see this movie.
Wait, so
Why
I could
all
have
the chairs?
just showing up there. I could have picked it at the box office before I walked in the theater.
You select a chair.
And I know I've been listing off some smaller boutique theaters of, the Davis and the Music Box and the Alamo, but I go to the AMC River East 21 here all the time. It's where I saw Begonia, for example, and I still have to go through the same seating system. Now, AMC is saying they're going to charge more for the better seats, and I want to have that discussion of what the best seat in the house is.
So wait a minute. So all the seats you're choosing, they're charging. They were all an equal charge, basically.
Yes.
Now they want to
It was
charge
just
more.
the price of the ticket. There was no preferred seating price.
Yeah. Okay. This is all.
Which
Listen.
was the news, Brian.
Sometimes the show.
this.
Sometimes the education comes my way on the show.
Sometimes.
224 checked in and said, my 73-year-old dad has known that you can reserve seats for half a decade. Me and your dad should hang out.
He can teach you a few things.
Yeah. Okay, so they're going to charge for the preferred seats now at AMC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was a flat fee. You could pick your seats. I just want to get everything on board here.
You were paying for your ticket, and you just happened to be
I
assigned.
was mad about that.
About what?
About just being able to pick a seat. I didn't know you could do it for like 5 or 6 years now. Now I got to be mad about the preferred seat being higher price. I can't even get my emotion. I'm not ready for that argument. I'm not ready to get that mad. Hold on. Okay,
Hold on.
let me get mad here.
Hold on.
So,
Okay. So you know what my problem is with this preferred seating?
okay, go
Is
ahead.
that what if, because there's plenty of good seats. So like, I'm probably not going to select for $18 more. I'm not going to select the seat, right? I'll just pick another decent one. I don't want like front row. And what's going to end up happening when they're the only ones left? Then if in order to see the movie, do you have to pay a fee to sit in those seats?
I
Or
get.
would they rather leave them empty and not sell tickets, which is kind of what we brushed on yesterday, is like, companies are gouging themselves out of making money, because if that's what's happening, I will just not go. I'm not going to pay $18 more on that visit.
Yeah, but I think when a movie like The Odyssey comes out this summer, which is going to be one of the biggest movies of the year, there's going to be people that are so desperate to see it that if they're inconvenienced by paying more for the seat, they'll still do it because they want to see it at the time they want to see it. I'm with you. I would have a very hard time paying an additional charge, but I think most people were past the point of no return on that.
The argument here is now, what is the best seat in the house to overcharge for, to upcharge for?
It's the first seat on the bump up of stairs starting, because so you have the front row seats,
Yep.
right? When you walk into a theater, like your ground level, if you will. Then you have at the top of the ground level, you have. Wait a minute, listen.
I need
You
a
have,
blueprint.
you have like wheelchair access in front. It's the one with the handlebar above that. because no one blocks your view, and then you can put your feet up on the metal rest.
Oh, you love putting your feet up.
I like the metal rest.
It'd be like 200 level at Soldier Field or something. Like the 100 level is low, and then the 200 levels past the mezzanine, if you will, the walkway there.
For me, I don't like to be super close. Even at a concert, I prefer a balcony because I can't see. I don't want somebody blocking me. I don't need a Brian walking out to anything.
And then I'm sitting in someone else's seat, apparently.
Yeah.
Someone that bought that seat, I'm not going to move.
You don't even go here.
Oh, my God.
Get tased. You're forcibly removed from the theater because you won't stand up.
I'm like, I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving. What is the best seat in your eyes, Case, in the house?
I always go top left-hand corner. So I want to shoot.
The last row?
Last row, top left-hand corner.
Can't get out if something bad happens.
Well, what thing bad is going to happen? What do you mean? Was that a threat?
No, he's right by the door, right?
No, I'm at the top of the
He's
theater.
the furthest from the door.
Oh, so you have to run down.
Apparently.
Yeah, and everybody's going to be going slow.
Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about that. I just liked the view.
You always have to be thinking about that.
Wow.
That's like a really bad spot to be to ever leave. If something bad happens.
I guess.
Kenzie's always thinking about something bad happening in a theater.
That's crazy. I like the top left-hand corner. That's where I always like to be.
And that's where you'll stay one day forever.
So I remember vividly, I went to the Dark Knight Rises in IMAX.
Don't even say it. It's so scary.
Wait, what are you scared about?
Go ahead.
What are you scared
Just
about?
the concept?
The concept of the movie you're scared about?
Never mind.
So I was in the last row, but in the middle. I was in the last row in the middle.
Oh, that's the worst.
And
you're not even. Excuse me.
Well, it was a premiere, so I like kind of hosted it, and then there was like that last seat left. They didn't save me one. So I got in the back row in the middle, and for some reason I did something I never do before. I drank a couple beers before the movie.
That never happens.
I swear to God that never happens. I don't just like chug beers in the parking lot before a movie.
But you did before The Dark Knight Rises?
I saw somebody I knew, and they said, "You want to get a beer?" I go, "Yeah, there's a bar next door."
Tailgating for The Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah, it was great. Somebody had a case in his car, so let's drink a couple beers out here. And so I drank a couple beers. I go in, and that movie was 3 hours long. And right when Bane and Batman are about to fight, I had to pee so bad. I mean, I was holding it already, and then I thought I should go, but the movie's so good, I should go. And then finally Bane comes in.
Oh, my God, and you're the middle. You're the worst.
I'm in the middle.
And he's so tall, too.
And I thought I could hold it. I can hold it for a half hour. I can hold it. And then all of a sudden, your kidney, you know, when it goes like, there's no way possible.
Throbbing.
Yeah. So I jump up, and I like literally ran over people in the aisle. I ran straight out, and then people thought I was going to blow up the theater or something because it looked. I just ran.
Yeah, I'm sure that looked very sketchy.
Yeah, be this big oaf like running over people, and then like trying to get to the
you were
bathroom.
probably in your black trench coat.
I was
Watching The Dark Knight Rises.
Watching The Dark Knight Rises. I zip out. I did the best long pee in history and got back before the Bane fight was over.
What do you mean by the best long pee in history?
Because usually a long pee takes a long time, and for some reason I was able to get it out in under a minute.
Long pee in a short time.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah, I don't know how I did it. I'm a genius.
Well, that's the problem with the movie theater. Like, when I go, I want a lot of snacks. I want that huge soda because they have the good freestyle machine.
Yeah.
So I can get a Diet Coke vanilla, which never happens. So I can do that in the freestyle machine.
Why can't you ever get those?
Because they don't really have them anywhere. Like, you can go to a restaurant and ask for that. You just have to get, like, plain Diet Coke. So I get the huge one. The problem is, you're there for a good 2.5 hour movie. I drank a construction-sized bucket. It's always like, oh, God. And, like, you don't want to miss any of a movie.
Right.
It's so stressful. I always look for, like, a boring scene, kind of like in The Sound of Music, whenever the nun starts singing, I'm out of there, like, bathroom time. So I always have, like, a least favorite character, and when their story pops back out the bathroom, it's go time.
All right, well there we go. I learned a lot in this segment. I learned you can pick your seat in a movie theater.
Uh-huh.
And I have been the one reason. I've been doing the wrong. I've been going just buying a ticket and sitting where it's open.
We have a second. What's the last movie that you saw in a theater?
The last movie was Top Gun Maverick.
Okay, so that was 4 years ago.
No, it wasn't. That was 2 years ago.
Top Gun Maverick?
Top Gun Maverick.
Did you see it again after it was released?
Ryan, that was like 4 years ago.
Oh my God, that was 2022?
What are you doing?
Is that the last movie I saw in the theater? When was the Jackass? When was Jackass?
Okay, well, Jackass was 3 years ago.
Okay,
and
so-
that doesn't count because you didn't have to buy a ticket. You were paid to be there.
And there was a blizzard and everything was open. All the seats were open.
So the last time you bought a ticket to a theater was May of 2022.
I better text Megan. That can't be right. I got to see something since Maverick. I'll check and we'll come back. We'll check on that.
Okay. Text your wife.
I'm going to text my wife and ask her what the last movie we saw.
Okay, and I have to say, Kelly just texted in, and this is going to be her last text, so she can get blocked now. But R.I.P. Kelly. She wrote, OMG, movie theater pop/soda sucks.
Oh.
And also, and then she said the popcorn, and I'm like, how dare you? And if you think, let me tell you something. If you are having popcorn at a movie theater and you think that it gets bland near the bottom of the bucket, what you have to do is you have to take a straw, you put it up to the butter machine, and then you stick it into your popcorn bucket so there's also butter near the butter. You can equally distribute the butter.
Good
That's
Lord.
what you have to do. It's your fault for not doing it right.
Okay, did you block her yet?
Yeah, no, she's blocked. Bye, Kelly.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Some white tripes for James checking in from Wheeling today. Thanks for listening. In Wheeling, we appreciate you. Just about 20 seconds away from your chance at a trip to Universal Orlando Resort. For everybody in Wheeling and everybody around Wheeling has a shot at it. We're just talking about how AMC is going to upcharge for premium seating. And I was just blown away by finding out that, hey, you can reserve seats in the movie theater. Didn't know. Huh. Who knew? I guess everybody else but me.
Modern technology.
And by the way, I'm going to start blocking all the Grandpa Simpson memes, too, that are coming through on the text line. Kenzie blocked somebody for about the popcorn. I'm going to start blocking
That's
the
what we're
Grandpa.
going to start doing, but have people disagree with us. Blocked.
We had a no-block policy, actually, up until today.
Things are changing.
I've seen the
Oh, yeah.
case on the text line.
Yes, we all learned a lot about ourselves and each other and our movie-going habits in the last segment, and Kenzie was talking about how she tries to time going pee with her least favorite character story in the movie. Yeah. Gary checked in and said, check out the Run Pee app. It tells you when to pee so you don't miss the vital scenes.
Period. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, I've actually, it's like Mr. Skin for peeing in movie theaters, basically. It tells you
it's exactly like Mr. Skin.
It's exactly.
What an awful sentence that was. I hated every word of that.
You know, Mr. Skin.
I can't wait till Brian's out in public and accidentally pulls up Mr. Skin in front of everybody.
I'm just trying to pee.
Sorry, trying to figure out what to pee.
Now, Brian, you have a text you need to read from your wife. I have breaking news that I want to just get out there before real quick, which is that I just got a text saying we have a major concert announcement at 9 a.m. today, and we have tickets to give away with that. I just learned that.
I wasn't on the text. Who texted you?
Don't worry about it. I just learned that. So 9 a.m., major concert announcement. Big band will have tickets to give away. Brian, you texted your wife about the last movie that you saw in a movie theater.
So I thought it was Top Gun Maverick, and then I was stunned that came out 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
So I text my wife, I go, what's the last movie we saw in the theater? And she goes, Top Gun, no? And I go, that was 4 years ago. Holy crap.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.